Hello, welcome to Garfield Park. My name is Kathy Marks. I'm the Senior Manager of Sports for Indy Parks. I'd like to say a quick thank you to everyone that's here today. I'd like to thank the Lily for the finances for this great project, Indy Parks Foundation for being diligent with the monies. I'd like to thank Indy Parks staff for all those lovely meetings we went to for these courts. I'd like to thank the tennis community, NJTL, who was very instrumental in getting the blended lines on the court. Midwest USTA, the national organization, actually came to Indianapolis many times and worked with us, and also the Central Indiana Tennis Association. Oh, and the people who actually built the courts, Schmidt Associates. Today we also have the kids behind me from Crystal House Academy and their teacher Brian Geller. With that said, I'd like to introduce Director Williams.
Move this over a little bit. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And how are you? So it's a beautiful day to be out here. It's actually a great day for tennis, in my opinion. The weather is holding out. It's great. As Kathy said, I am the new, I guess I can continue to say that, the new Director of Parks and Recreation, and I love doing these kinds of things, coming out, seeing, the folks here who have put so much work into improving our park system. So I would like to say thank you all for coming out and welcome to this dedication of new tennis courts. We have in our attendance several individuals that I don't really want to point them out, but we have several individuals here. I would like to say thank you for coming out, participating, providing leadership, such as the Parks Foundation. There are a plethora of individuals there that I could personally point out, but their leadership has been instrumental in this project getting off the ground and being completed. I'd like to say thank you to my park staff for all the hard work that they put into not just this particular project, but all the projects that we have going on throughout the city of Indianapolis and Marion County. I also would like to thank some of the other partners that we may have, such as the National Junior Tennis League, as well as we have students here from the Crystal House Academy that are going to participate in this ribbon cutting. So again, thank you all for the work that you do and all that you put forth as far as your effort, your time, your resources to making the Indy Parks a great system. But today we really are here to talk about the 60 tennis courts that have been resurfaced and or renovated throughout Marion County. These courts have been given a much needed improvement. They're located in various places throughout the city of Indianapolis and Marion County, which we provide access to just about every neighborhood here in the city. So I think the residents will be extremely happy once they go out and start participating on these courts, and they will find that with relative ease they can locate and reach a newly resurfaced or a new court in their neighborhood. Parks and all their amenities, including these tennis courts, are assets that are truly belonging to the citizens of Indianapolis and Marion County. We as a park department, we're so pleased to be able to provide safer, more accessible play spaces for the community we serve. And quite frankly, this work would not be possible without generous donations that we receive, such as the $1.5 million investment by the Lilly Endowment. These courts, some of them which have received, again, resurfacing, some are completely new. We installed new tennis nets. We updated fencing. The lining of the courts are, as you can see, a little bit different than what they have been in the past. They are a blue color, which is in keeping with the USTA standards for 10 age group 10-year-old and under. And we also would like to thank all of you all who are potentially going to come out here and play on these courts and give them a good workout, if you will. But providing these fundings that we have to renovate such a large number of tennis courts in the parks across this county, as well as other Indy parks throughout, the city, again, creates a fun, safe place for children, adults to come out and participate, get healthy, do all those things that I think as a park department we would like to really promote here in the city of Indianapolis. So on behalf of the mayor of the city of Indianapolis, Mayor Ballard, and my park staff, I would like to thank you once again for coming out and participating in this occasion where we dedicate these 60 tennis courts here for the city of Indianapolis. Thank you very much again for your time and your commitment, and hopefully you'll get a chance to play a little tennis here this morning and get a little exercise in. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Director Williams. I forgot to thank somebody in my pre-thanking, and it's DPW. They're instrumental in keeping the courts the way they are now, and I just want to thank DPW for all their work. Now I'd like to introduce Cindy Porteous, Indianapolis Parks Foundation President.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks for bringing this beautiful, beautiful weather. And this has been an incredible project in its scope, in its size, and its coordination. 12 parks, 60 courts, none of which would have been possible had it not been for the generous support from Lilly Endowment. Thank you very, very much. They are not here. I think they will be. A representative from the endowment will come yet this morning and at least get to see the kids play in their clinic. IPF, the Indianapolis Parks Foundation, is a unique organization with only one client, and that is the city of Indianapolis. Over the past 20 years, through the generosity of our individual corporations and foundation partners, the Indianapolis Parks Foundation has provided over $30 million toward projects such as this to help improve our parks. The leadership of this organization is extraordinary, and I don't take that lightly at all. They are a business and community leaders who give generously of their time, their talent, and their resources. And without them, we simply could not do our job, and we thank them for their leadership and support. Kelly Fletter, our board chair, is with us today, and Corey Meyer, our board secretary. And thank you very much for all that you do for us. I also want to recognize the design build team for this project, Schmidt Associates, who provided the design and the construction management, Harris Barrier, Leslie Coatings, Globe Asphalt, and Capital City Fencing. Due to the size of this project, I was really concerned about the coordination and the mobilization from site to site. And this team made it so easy for me. They began to coordinate and communicate from the field as the project started, and it went so smoothly. I was very, very impressed. They were also very patient with me as I learned the ropes, if you will, in tennis court reconstruction. I knew nothing, so it was an amazing learning process for me as well. From the Indy Park side of things, I just can't say enough. I don't see Danny Swales or Andre here. Kathy, thank you very much for all that you've done for the project, but basically from the field, Danny was my eyes and ears in the field, and when there was just a little bit of a glitch, he made sure that it was communicated and it was taken care of. So I thank them for always being on top of all the details. So in addition to what Director Williams said, what does this really mean to Indy Parks and to the community? And the one organization I've yet to thank, and I wanted to save them the best for last, is the National Junior Tennis League Association. Without their input, without the communication we had early on, their willingness to reschedule their entire schedule for a year instead of piecemealing this throughout, it could have been a disaster. And it wasn't because we were communicating with all the partners involved, and especially with NJTL. And so it is my pleasure, my honor, to introduce the President of National Junior Tennis League Association, my colleague and friend, Nancy Carr. Well, what a beautiful day for the ribbon cutting at the courts here at Garfield Park. At NJTL, we are absolutely thrilled that over 60 courts have been renovated at over 12 Indy Parks locations throughout the city. What that means for us is we'll again be serving over 1,000 children this summer, and not only will they be learning the lifetime sport of tennis, but they will also be learning healthy living and life skills. And I want to also join in thanking Lilly Endowment for their funding and their support of this project. I also want to thank the Indianapolis Parks Foundation and Indy Parks for their vision and perseverance in making this project a reality. It's wonderful for our community to have a safe and fun environment to come and play tennis, and it only adds to the other wonderful amenities that exist within the Parks Department. There are a number of different representatives and tennis organizations here today, and I'd just like to briefly introduce those people that are here. From NJTL of Indianapolis, we have our board president, Dan Hedden. We have one of our board members, Heather Iffert, and we have our program director, Steve Mackel. We also have people here from USTA Midwest, Ace behind me here, who will be joining everybody on the court later. Also Jeff Giles and Brandon Smith. And then from the Central Indiana Tennis Association, we have the president of the board, Mark Rutherford, and executive director Kimberly Hartzell, as well as Rich Carell, Jennifer Moe, and Toby Gaynor. Really, again, tennis is one of those lifetime sports that people can enjoy forever. And we're excited that we're going to have the kids from Crystal House Academy join us for some tennis drills and tennis games on court after the ribbon cutting is over. I hope everyone enjoys this beautiful day and enjoys the tennis that goes on. And again, we're thrilled with what's taken place, and we're just looking forward to growing the game of tennis throughout Indianapolis. Thank you. I know we're going to cut the ribbon soon, but I want to conclude by saying we're not done yet. I am pleased to announce that we will have a groundbreaking ceremony, I believe on, help me Jenny, June 19th at Christian Park, and we will be tearing out the tennis courts and building new tennis courts there as well yet this year. So that is a new announcement, and we're very pleased that we will continue this work, and that is due to the efficiency of the team we had in place and the cost savings we had on this project that we were able to do that. So again, that is a project that is going to be funded through the Lilly Endowment. So thank you. And I believe now we're going to cut the ribbon.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Imagine this would be called. Very good. The face of the racket. And then what about this?
The hip?
No, well that's pretty good, guys. Go get next. I like that. Yeah, no, you do that back. You're gonna know.
Oh no!
That's what I need to be doing. So I'm gonna give it over to Heather. She's there. We go.
All right, you ready?
Step up. Sorry, I got
Bounce. There you go.
Yep, you gotta say bounce hit.
There you go.
Bounce hit.
There you go. Good job.
Hand up, racket back. There you go.